The Happening is a natural contagion horror movie. We start off in this park where people just start killing themselves. This movie just starts off pretty intense. I mean, if you have a trigger warning to suicide, this movie is definitely not for you. But yeah, the beginning of the movie, just people killing themselves at this park. So we cut to this teacher, and at this point, the news is reporting on the contagion, or what they think is a terrorist attack. Well, him and one of his other teacher buddies decide, we need to get out of town. And at this point, it had only been in one area. So as they are leaving town, they are on a train, they find out that another area was attacked by what they still assumed was terrorists. Then the train suddenly stops and kicks off all the passengers. So the teacher, his wife, and his friend's daughter all end up going and trying to find transportation to get to where they were supposed to go. Well, at this point, the teacher's friend, he can't get a hold of his wife, so he decides that he's going to get in another vehicle to go find his wife that was separated with them because she couldn't get on the train when they all got on the train together. And from there, we basically never see that dude again. Well, before he left, he asked the teacher and his wife if they can look after his little girl. So now they're basically just trying to find a safe place to be where they can wait out this terrorist attack. Well, the couple that decide to give these guys a ride mentions something about how plants have a defense mechanism when they feel threatened. Well, throughout history, humans have basically been destroying our planet. So it seems like the plants are actually releasing some kind of contagion that is causing people to commit suicide. And the rest of the movie is just them trying to find places that are safe, away from whatever the plants are putting out. The whole movie is just a bunch of very graphic suicides, and it was pretty intense. So my review of The Happening. This is one of my favorite horror movies. I remember first seeing this when it first came out and thinking, what the hell am I watching? This movie is crazy. And I've seen it tons of times, and on the rewatch, it held up. It was pretty good. The ending was a little soft. It lacked a little bit. Very surprised by some of the low ratings that it got. This movie has a pretty stacked cast and pretty good writing. It's a good, and probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. So my rating for The Happening would be a 7.5. Just an amazing classic horror movie. So I definitely recommend watching The Happening if you haven't seen it. And if you have, it's a good rewatch. It's a movie I can watch multiple times and still enjoy like I seen it the first time. And a classic movie deserves to be any collector's collection.